Hi guys, the LoreLord here, and you might be wondering why I am making a Kingdom Come Deliverance video. A, because it's a 2-year-old game, and I'm only making a video about it now, and B, because this is, in a way, a lore video, and today's not usually lore day. Well, here's my answer to both. I first installed Kingdom Come Deliverance almost as soon as it came out, and I really enjoyed the plot and everything. However, I really hated the amount of bugs that were in it. And eventually I got so frustrated that I uninstalled it, and kept it uninstalled until now, because I've heard that they fixed most of the bugs in it, and so I've been thinking about whether or not to reinstall it and to try it out again, and recently I've decided that I would do that. So recently I reinstalled Kingdom Come Deliverance, played it, quite a bit of it, and so far it does seem that they have fixed a lot of the issues that I had with it. And because I recently installed it, I wanted to make a video about it, which is this video today. And the topic of the video is somewhat a lore video in Kingdom Come Deliverance standards, as in its real-world history, even though today's not usually a lore day. However, I did think that this would be a good way to start off Kingdom Come Deliverance. But before I start, I want to ask a question. You see, I have two types of playlists on my channel. The type where an entire game has its own separate playlist, because I play that game quite often for YouTube videos, and I have a playlist called Other Games, which are for miscellaneous games that I don't really play often. I only make the very occasional video on it. So my question is, should I put Kingdom Come Deliverance, both this video and all the other videos, in the Other Games playlist, or create an entire playlist for it and make it a very often game that I play? Because I'm currently debating with myself if whether or not it would be an oftenly played game or just an occasional game. So I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on that. But with that out of the way, it's time for a history lesson. So I'll start with a very quick overview of the setting of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Henry, the protagonist of Kingdom Come Deliverance, lives in the Kingdom of Bohemia, which is a very autonomous fiefdom of the Holy Roman Empire. And the time period is during the Third Holy Roman Empire Interregnum. To be even more specific, the year is 1403, when Sigismund begins his invasion of Bohemia, and we'll talk more on that very soon later in the video. And that brings me to my next part, which is a more in-depth description of the events leading up to the game Kingdom Come Deliverance. However, most of this you would already know from the game. King Charles IV was the King of Bohemia, a very autonomous fiefdom in the Holy Roman Empire, from 1346, and in 1355 became the Holy Roman Emperor himself, and he ruled until his death in 1378. After his death, his son, Wenceslas IV, sorry I find it hard to pronounce that name, succeeded him as King of Bohemia, and his other son, Sigismund, became King of Hungary by marrying into the Hungarian royal family. And just to clarify, Hungary was not a fiefdom of the Holy Roman Empire. Unlike Bohemia, the Kingdom of Hungary was completely independent. And back to Wenceslas IV, just as he became King of Bohemia, he was also supposed to succeed his father as the Holy Roman Emperor. However, he never went to Rome for his coronation. This caused three things. It first angered the Pope greatly, was one of the things that made him very unpopular amongst the imperial nobility, and started a 55-year interregnum where there was no official Holy Roman Emperor. And even as King of Bohemia alone, he was a pretty incompetent king, which made him as unpopular amongst the Bohemian nobility as it did with the nobility of the rest of the empire, who then sought help from his half-brother Sigismund, the King of Hungary, who then kidnapped Wenceslas on the 29th of June 1942. The original plan was to take Wenceslas to Rome to be coronated Holy Roman Emperor. However, Sigismund had a change of plan. On the 20th of November in the same year, Wenceslas stepped down as the King of Bohemia, and in the beginning of the following year, 1403, Sigismund sought the throne of the Holy Roman Empire himself, and invaded Bohemia with his Hungarian army, a lot of which, as we know from the game, was made up by Cuman nomads who settled in Hungary. This is obviously the time when the game Kingdom Come Deliverance takes place. But later that year, in 1403, Wenceslas escaped, and Sigismund had to end his invasion. However, he did succeed his brother as King of Bohemia in 1419, and much later, in 1433, he was crowned Holy Roman Emperor. So he did end up becoming the Holy Roman Emperor, only it was 30 years later than he planned to be. And then he ruled as Holy Roman Emperor, King of Bohemia, and still as King of Hungary, until his death in 1437. And that is all the history related to the game Kingdom Come Deliverance, and the year of the game is 1403, during the time of Sigismund's attempt to invade Bohemia. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.